Good morning. It is day 3 of our cruise, and we are in
Costa Maya.
Costa Maya.
Yeah, we came here last time but didn't get to go in because it was super windy and rough.
That's right.
So we just sat off the shore for a while
Yeah.
and looked at it longingly, but now we're actually here, so we can get off
Yeah.
on this port and go check it out. So I think we're gonna do that.
Yeah, and we're literally just going to get off the boat, go to the port, and just see what's there. We didn't feel like we needed to go see some Mayan ruins or anything. We just wanted to spend time just exploring close by. So that's what
Yeah.
we're going to do.
There's a port with some shopping stuff and
Yeah,
some places to get some food if you want to eat there.
exactly.
Goof around. I mean, we watched a couple of other people that had been here before,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "You really don't need to pay for
No.
all the excursions here because, I mean, unless you want to, but a couple $100 and you go off to some private beaches. That kind of sounds fun, or maybe
Sure.
go on a jeep trip and cruise around
Yeah.
with some jeeps or something.
But
That
everything's
sounds
like
fun.
45 minutes away from the port itself. And so both of us were kind of like, we want a lazy day. So that's what we're going to do is a lazy day. I'll show you what we're looking at.
So that I think is the port,
Yep, there's the port.
and that's like where the party is. They got a pool there, a couple
Yep.
of pools, and some bars and all kinds of stuff.
But then they've got
And then
this
you go off into the
beautiful.
little town, and I feel like this town was actually not really a town.
I think
Maybe
it's a
probably
tourism type
It
thing,
was,
but I don't
yeah,
know.
literally built for cruise ship ports.
Yeah, but the water, I don't know if it'll show on camera. I'm going to pan down.
Yeah,
This
it's
water
ridiculous.
is teal blue. And like you can see to the bottom. It is so pretty. So pretty. But we are like, what are we, directly underneath Louisiana, but south into the Caribbean Sea.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm loving this. So we're going to go grab some lunch because we slept in. So it's like 11:30 now.
I mean, the boat didn't even dock until 11.
No,
Or, I mean, 10-ish. So...
But they
didn't
didn't
even
open it
the
up.
doors until 11.
11, yeah.
It's
So-
like only been open for like 20, 30 minutes.
yeah. So we're just going to go grab some protein and then go on shore there and check it out. Yeah, so we're excited. We're excited to go and explore and get more time together. And it was very nice to just get some rest because we needed it, apparently. And proof that the darkening curtains in the room work really well. I'm appreciating the fact that Nate and I are wearing similar shoes. This is fun. So fun. Yeah. Weird, I know. Maybe you guys don't like feet, but I do. At least his. Getting on Echo. Hello, people. We're going up, Nate. We're going up. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
To get some food.
There's multiple Nates in the camera. It's pretty fun. Okay, the roof is open on the safari pool today. And it's nice. The temperature is not too hot. We are headed over past the main pool. One thing Nate and I were noticing on this ship is that it is more direct everywhere. So there's straight lines that you navigate. And that's something that makes the ship feel smaller. The MSC Seashore that we prefer has more like winding areas you need to go and kind of have to zigzag through things. Made the ship feel bigger, but it is actually smaller. We were doing the research on it last night. So thought that was interesting. But yeah, everything's a straight line front to back on this ship. Main pool area is not as slammed as it's been, which is nice. But there's the port out that way. Really like all the big glass windows on these ships. All right, so this is the icon of the seas. That blue and white awning up in there is a carousel, and then they've got all these slides, and oh my gosh, craziness. But this thing is dwarfing everything else in the pier, which is hilarious in the port. All right, we are trying to work on our pickled vegetables only and only carnivore food, except for the fact that that is an empanada, and I love beef empanadas, and that's what that is. So that's what we're having. And my amazing husband just brought us water. So we're going to enjoy our food. All right, so I just picked up a couple of coffee lattes made at the little bar close by. Pretty good stuff, huh?
You gotta drink it with your pinky out.
Yeah. But they're the best coffee they have on the whole ship as far as I'm concerned. Comes with your drink package. And yeah, they did a good job. So what I'm looking for while we're on port is see if they have any fun like skirts or tops or things like that. And they collect guayaberas, is what they're called, for shirts.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah.
You got a linen one.
Right.
Really nice.
Yeah.
As long as it's linen, I would say I don't like plastic.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Cotton is meh.
But it's fun because
Linen is great.
Nate's good at styling things, so it would be fun if he can help me find a skirt. That would be really nice, but or dress or something. But definitely like I don't know, linen for sure, or a cotton,
Well, it's
something
funny as
natural.
I sit here and say that I'm wearing this polyester freebie shirt, but it's super light. I don't know. I sit here, I can't really say that out loud today. I'm wearing a dumb shirt. Yeah.
Okay, well, I could say it out loud because I felt that shirt and it is not plastic feeling.
No, it does. I can definitely feel it. So if you're not familiar with the things about linen, when you wear linen, it changes your entire body chemistry. It changes your body energy.
Yeah.
Which sounds weird or new age, but it's not. It's really like put a pair of linen pants on and a linen shirt, and you will feel like you're in a different planet. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So we're in the process of doing things that make us feel healthier. You know, like we're on a cruise ship and we're trying to eat mostly protein. By the way, the only thing that had breading on it that I had was empanada, and it was good, but it wasn't as good as the ones we get where we live in Florida. So,
Yeah, but it was a good half a pound of beef.
oh my, there was a huge
A lot of
meatball.
beef. So it was really good that way.
Yeah, and what was the steak called?
Oh, the
Yeah, Churrasco.
churrasco with chimichurri on it.
That was
It
really
pretty
good. That
It
was
was
really
overdone, but like that's always going to be the case. You're never going to get the perfect, medium rare or rare
Well-
steak like I would prefer.
I think by the time they put it as a medium rare in the carafes, because they're a ceramic
Oh,
carafe,
yeah.
I think the ceramic retains the heat and cooks it the rest of the
yeah,
way,
for
and that's
sure.
why it's not a dry overdone. But anyway, it that was really good,
Yeah,
and the chimichurri was nice.
yeah.
And I've been eating a lot of pickled vegetables lately, not fresh, but pickled. I have reasons for that, but I've been feeling a lot healthier too, and
Yeah.
so that's been fun. But yeah,
Yeah, so we probably ate enough sweets already in the first 2 days of doing this.
as you've seen,
So yeah, we're not. I mean, I ate a cookie just now. Like it was an oatmeal raisin cookie. It
hopefully
wasn't-
raisin.
So it's not some mega sugar cookie. And
Yeah.
every now and then you're like, oh, maybe I'll try that because it looks good. And then you're like, I shouldn't eat that.
Well, here's the thing, like.
Maybe taste a bite of it and move on.
Yeah, when you come on a cruise and you go to the buffet, you can take a bite to try it and leave it. You don't have to feel bad about that. And that's the thing, like I have to break some of my upbringing where you feel guilty that you need to eat what you've taken. And
I mean, there's little signs. Actually, you should find one of these little signs. It's like, if you take it, please eat what you take or something like that. So they
Here?
kind of do tell you that, yeah.
oh, some people
Mostly
have
because
been
I'm
ignoring.
sure, I mean, people
Yeah,
people are gonna just take piles of food because they can't. It's free or it's included, and then they just don't eat, 5 plates of pizza and all this kind of stuff. Very wasteful.
that's true.
So I think for the general public to say something like that,
True.
take what you eat what you take.
Except for if you're eating the sweet, I am an advocate for just take a bite, see if you like it. If you don't like it, don't waste your life on it.
Yeah, well, so I saw a guy, Gary Brecka, I don't know if you're 10X Health, if you ever heard of that online, but he said, he was in an interview and he literally says, there's the 2 things in the world that should have been in the Bible. He says, for the love of money, is the root of all evil. Sure, we believe that. But he's like, right next to that should have been, for the love of sugar,
Yeah.
is also the root of all evil. And he's like, there's nothing good about sugar whatsoever. I mean,
Yeah.
at all, whatsoever.
And here we are, just eating
Well,
a
we'll
cookie.
eat sugar. I mean,
Yeah.
you eat it because that's kind of a cultural thing. And you can go on vacation and justify it like, oh, I'm on a vacation.
Right.
But there's nothing about it that's good for you at all. So,
Right.
yeah.
So now I'm hanging out with my man.
Yeah.
And we're watching the seashore, the side where we showed you out of our room.
Yeah.
But what'd you think of that ship we saw?
Oh, yeah, yeah. The big,
Well, there was 2 ships, but
icon
obviously
of the
one.
seas or whatever.
Icon definitely dwarfed the one next to it. I
So
think the other one
apparently
was
Icon
Royal
is
Caribbean
the,
or something.
yeah, Royal Caribbean is the largest one in the world, right?
Icon of the Seas
Is
yes,
the largest.
I believe so.
Yeah, so we were sitting right next to it. It's crazy to see just a giant machine,
Yeah.
tiny little people running around all over it.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Lots of people in line for the
28
slide.
floors or some ridiculous thing that it is. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll try RC next time. Maybe.
Maybe.
It'd be fun to get on the Americas. That's the one I think would be.
But that would be
The MSC
America. World America.
World America, yeah. World America. That'd be the next one.
Really?
I think so. Just to see what, I don't know, let's look at a tour of it. See what it looks like, see if it's any fun. Everybody keeps saying it's the biggest one. We talked to an MSC guy here, one of the waiters or something, and he was saying that he hasn't seen or been on the MSC World Americas yet, but he says he wants to.
I think
Yeah, I
that
want
one's
to.
a European or Mediterranean type thing, but we'll look into it.
He was going and he was doing Caribbean stuff last year out of Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
Oh.
So, I don't know,
Okay,
we'd have
I'm
to
a
just
little
look at what
weird.
its
I don't
itinerary is.
like going out of Miami and Fort Lauderdale if I can go out of Port Canaveral because Port Canaveral's only an hour and 10 minutes from the house.
Well, there's some of these boats like that wouldn't even fit in the port.
No,
bay.
that's fine.
So
Yeah,
like World Americas wouldn't even fit in that bay.
right.
I don't even think Icon of the Seas fits in that bay. So
I don't know.
yeah, you'd have to like in that port. You have to go to a big port like Miami or Fort Lauderdale
Right.
to get that kind of a boat in. I mean, what would they say? World Americas was like 25 feet or some 30 feet bigger,
25
wider.
feet wider.
Yeah. So
It's big,
yeah, that thing's flipping huge. These things are already big enough.
right?
How does it get into the what is it, the Panama Canal? Probably doesn't go into
No, probably doesn't. Well, and I'm under the belief of bigger isn't always better. I like this size of the ship that we've been on because you can navigate it. There's still plenty going on. You're not going to miss out on being busy. But
Yeah, well, we should do a check and see, like, okay, so World Americas can hold almost 6,800 people.
yeah.
And then what's this Icon of the Seas hold? Almost 8?
So I don't know.
8.5, 9?
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to look that up.
Well, we'll have to look that up. Anyway, we're going to finish our coffees and then we're going to go onshore. I think Nate finished his. Big owl. I gotta finish mine. So I'm gonna stop recording. All right, we just walked out of our MSC Grandiosa and I have to show you what we see. There is the Icon of the Seas up close and personal. She's a big one. I mean, ours is pretty big too, though. The water here is so pretty. It's royal blue, like in the teal side of royal blue. Isn't that pretty neat? Yeah. So right next to that is the grandeur of the seas. Look at how it dwarfs it. It's crazy. All right, we're going to continue on our journey. It's quite a walk, but we're going to have fun. Here's the back end of our boat. Look at this. I hope the watercolor is translating to you guys. Here it is. All right, well, this walk is about a 5-minute walk, not too bad. And this little port is looking pretty cute. All right, looking back from where we came from, that's the Royal Caribbean Grandeur of the Seas. That is the Royal Caribbean Icon of the Seas. Look at how Grandeur of the Seas used to be with our larger ships. Look at that. And then here is the MSC Grandiosa. Grandiosa. And this is where we're headed. We just appreciate how beautiful that view is. Come on. So pretty. It's totally like island ASMR. We've made it to the main entry for the Costa Maya port. Pretty cool. We made it! Alright, here's the Costa Maya port map. Looks like they've got quite a few things available for you to go check out. They've got past here, they've got like a Mayan ruin looking structure. Got the tiki covered bar, and then you've got your Mayan looking structure with people in their traditional stuff. Pretty cool. All right, to the right of the Mayan ruins, we're coming into the market. They have the original, like, normal port things called Diamonds International. We've got all the different port excursion people hanging out, different bars, places to shop. All right, they're doing a traditional thing. Yeah, these guys are gonna go up that pole all the way up in there. See if I can get a better view of it. That's cool.
Climb the pole, which has a height of 75 feet. It is very important to remember that during the whole flight, they will not be using any type of safety net, cables, or harnesses. Every time they perform this ritual, they are literally risking their lives. So please give it up to the flyers.
Woo!
This ritual was originated in the Gulf of Mexico area. What we know today as the state of Veracruz. The culture that developed this ritual is known as Totonacu or Totonaca. The Totonacu people were mainly farmers, but they were also excellent mathematicians and astronomers. They developed their own calendar, which was based in 13 months of 28 days. That calendar is, until today, more accurate than the one we use now. The reason for this ritual was mainly to please their gods and invoke fertility upon the community so they would have good rain and corn crops. Each one of them points to a cardinal point while they perform the dance. Once they descend, they make 52 laps. Each flyer makes 13 laps. In total, it sums up the 52 weeks of the solar cycle. They are, besides flyers, craftsmen. They handcraft replicas of the original ritual. Is a small toy that you can take with you as a unique and special souvenir.
Getting up there. So they climb up there with no harnesses and no connections to anything. That's crazy. Alright, they've all made it to the top. This is not my kind of thing. Nope, no way. Crazy.
Some of the guys that work on our jobs will love this kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, that's because you and those guys are insane.
Tying harnesses and jump off the building,
Yeah.
rotate down.
Well, you've rappelled off of the Mile High Stadiums.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, our team has.
Yep.
It's crazy, yeah. But this, it's up there with no safeties. And my safety protocols are definitely not happening here. All right, now they're spinning that sucker. Not only do they stay up top without any safeties on, they don't have anything tied to them right now, and they're spinning it. Craziness. Right there. Pure craziness. Yeah, they're tightening the rope around the post, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Asks permission to the gods to start their flight. This moment is similar to what we call praying. So let's give them a couple of minutes of silence. Please.
Here they go. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that would probably be actually kind of fun.
You're nuts.
They are ready now, so please let's give them a big round of applause to support and motivate the flyers. Originally, the flyers' outfit were costumes elaborated with bird feathers. Due to the conquest suggest the attire has been changing because of the Spanish influence. The white outfit is a combination of the colors represented in nature. The sunlight rays, the meadow flowers, the rainbow, the moon. UNESCO declared the ritual ceremony of the Papan and the Flyers as a tangible cultural heritage of humanity. I would like to remind you that the main income of the Papan Flyers is based on your tips and donations.
He's playing the drums and the flute as he's going around. The guy's playing the flute and the drums as he goes around. Wow. I'd be so sick from spinning. Yay! Woohoo!
Just tie a bowline around your waist and flip over the side.
And bowline is a knot
And
type,
bowline
right?
knot, yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically what
Once
it was.
again,
Yeah,
let's
pretty cool.
put your hands together
Yeah, it was
for
fun.
the
Yeah,
Papan
something I actually always wanted to
Flyers.
see, so that's pretty
If
cool.
you want to take a
All right,
picture with them,
let's go
please come
look everything
closer
else.
and
Do us
remember.
around. You go in these stores and they've got Spider-Man. So behind me in this store is that power panel right there that's open. And Nate watches a specific YouTuber here.
Okay, well, we're just going to be in a place, and we're going to go look and see what the power is. So I'm going to switch the camera. Okay, so, like, there's no lights. The power's not working on this light. I don't know why, right? It's probably just because there's a switch right there. But then, the power panel in the corner, no cover. Everything is exposed. So whenever I see a power panel exposed like this, and some lights are not working, and the conduits are, you can't tell if they're pipe or metal, you just think about Mehdi and electrical. And no doubt he's probably dying to come over here and check that out. Trip that breaker, trip the GFI.
All right, so we've been walking and we've come up to the pool area. You can swim here and go to the swim up bar and rest and enjoy the day. This place is pretty cool because they got sand, so you can sit out here in the sand bar, go to the swimming pool and drink at the bar and go shopping right here. Mojitos, yeah. Needless to say, we're really enjoying this port, aren't we?
Yeah, actually
Yeah.
I do. I like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
We're on the hunt
I
for a
still
bird.
wouldn't get in a big pool with everybody.
No.
I might get in the ocean with everybody.
Yeah.
Get in a pool.
Yeah, well, pool's still pretty cool looking.
Swim
We're-
up bars and everything, yeah.
Yeah, we collect these little tiny birds, like a bird from every cruise that we do. So we're trying to find one for us. Found something from our daughter Mercedes, and we're looking for something for Madeline. But that's private,
Yeah.
so you don't get to see that
And
part.
then
But linen skirts, linen guayaberas. But guayabera is a really cool button-up shirt for
Yeah.
gentlemen. So we're hunting and we're having fun, and this is a nice stroll. And I would say it's not a waste of your day here in the port to just come hang out here. What do you think, Nate?
Yeah, I agree.
Are your toes burning?
No, my toes aren't burning because I don't usually get sunburned anymore.
Yeah.
But like,
He's not used to
not used to
flip-flops.
having toes, my toes wrapped around something. So
Getting
yeah,
sore?
trying to get, just making sure it doesn't get sore.
Well, they have a pharmacia here if we need to get something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some like hardcore foot cream. Or
Yeah,
something.
right. Exactly. Let's keep looking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? That is really cool. I could see Maddie really enjoy something like that. That's neat. Looks like he's going to be doing an American flag. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Look at this really cool Predator and Xenomorph. Really cool. We were appreciating their artwork in this shop. Alright, so we came through the shops and found this. Look at these guys.
Yeah, it's trying to be attractive, right there.
Aren't they cute?
Yeah, they're big, right? The bigger ones are there. Yeah, the bigger and redder ones are there.
Pretty neat place to be.
More colorful.
There's one clear over there.
Absolutely.
Absolutely gorgeous. All right, they are so cool.
It's quite made easy to.
Nate and I are really enjoying watching these guys.
Spoonbills do the same thing. They're, what do they call them? Water sifter? Or something
Yeah,
like that.
filter or filter. Yeah, pretty cool.
So they just sift the water.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's got his wings spread out there.
Yeah, that's it.
Pretty cool birds, man. They're reminding us of our ducks, except for with longer necks and pink feathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Florida. Get some ducks, they said. Oh, or we'll get some flamingos.
Flamingos. That's a good idea.
I don't know if you can have them in Florida, but
Right?
probably have to be a
Sanctuary?
sanctuary. Yeah.
Well, if Sadie had her way, that would be the case. So
Yeah.
you never know. Yeah, these are cool.
Oh, they're tall as heck. They're good.
Look at you.
That's right.
That's right. So cool. They're showing off. I love that. Look at how beautiful they are. That's gotta feel good. So we just went down a back hallway, found Nate a linen shirt, and while we were doing that, we ran into the second pool area, which is actually really nice. But Nate got a really nice linen shirt. It's in the bag. We'll show you in the room. But this is a nice area of the market as well.
So you don't have, it's more secluded so you don't have the wind off the water.
Yeah.
So it's a little hotter back in here.
It is hotter, but I have really been enjoying this stroll.
Yeah, yeah.
And the
It's
people
been
are just
good.
great. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep cruising, but having lots of fun. All right, we found a nice hut bar that we're gonna sit in and enjoy something to drink. Nate's looking at the menu. But this place is really cool. Big old hut right next to the pool. All right, the guacamole has shown up.
When in Mexico, eat guacamole.
Right?
That we actually eat together, that we're actually together eating. So then I was also looking like out past there. See the ocean out there? It'll focus. Oh yeah. That's how you know you're really in Mexico. Except for people blocking it. Maybe we'll go try to get closer.
So these chips are homemade, nice and thick. And the oil they fried it in, so good. Definitely not out of a bag. And the guacamole has a lot of lemon and lime juice in it. Oh, it's so good. Gracias. It's got the good stuff on there.
Tahini at the top.
Yep. All right. See if it's non-alcoholic.
That part's spicy.
Is that good? It's bueno? And I got me a Mexican Coca-Cola. Why? Because can't go wrong with a Mexican Coca-Cola. So cool.
Tahini tequila.
No, I don't know. I wouldn't get tequila. It's good.
Boy, sorry. What? I really don't like the tahini. I
You
think.
don't like the tahini? Doesn't like the tahini. I love the tahini. That's okay. He doesn't have to like everything I like. Just putting all the competing sounds in here. Oompa, 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 oompa.
It's the Mexican experience.
Yeah, I would say coming to Costa Maya, coming to this port and just hanging out, worth it. I don't think you need to have an excursion. It's great.
No, there's enough to do here.
Yeah, so I think this is a great port to go to. It's a wonderful experience, chilling out. You?
Yeah, I like it. I think we go down and look at the water next.
Okay. Yeah.
See if you can put your feet in it.
I don't think you can here. That was one thing they said on the port thing we watched was that you couldn't put your feet in the ocean here. That's okay. We'll go try. But then the other thing that they have here that I haven't found yet is the bird aviary where you can go through like a whole bird expo thing. I don't know. We're gonna put our time towards finding that today, but
Yeah, we can go find it.
yeah. And then Belize tomorrow, right?
I believe it is. No, I think so.
Awesome.
But they said a tender. We had to go find a tender dock and get
yeah.
a tender ticket.
Yes. Yeah.
Which could sound bad if you don't even know what we're talking about.
So we're gonna take a little boat called the Tender off the ship tomorrow, and to get off the ship to get on the Tender to go to the shore. Yeah, right? Brain freeze
Got
again?
me back in my
Oh.
face.
You have to get a ticket in the morning from our people on the ship, so the time slot that you're allowed to go get tickets in the morning. And so we'll have to actually wake up tomorrow to go to Belize. So, yeah, I'm glad we made it this time. I'm also really glad that the last cruise we took that was supposed to stop here didn't stop here in the weather that we were in, because it's very open and exposed, and if there was bad weather and storms and such, which was going on, this wouldn't be as pleasant of an experience. So
I agree.
yeah, but it's worth doing when the weather's right, for sure.
Yeah, right now,
Yeah.
a little bit of a breeze, nice and hot, but
Yeah.
not really hot.
Yeah. Nope, the breeze makes it worth it. And then, of course, his
The humidity.
Tahine mango virgin margarita. My Coke.
You gotta drink it slow, or else it comes back in your face.
Yeah. Well, there was a YouTuber we watched that had to splash all down his front, and he ended up having to pour it into a cup.
And then he went and jumped in the pool to wash it off.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Are we in the search of ocean? Yes. He shakes his head yes.
Get close enough to it, at least to look at it.
Right?
Maybe smell it.
Yeah, maybe
Maybe
smell
touch it. But I doubt it.
Well, this is pretty cool. I think we can walk. Well, nope, that's closed. So that's as close as it gets. It's an interesting area.
I think this is where they had their dolphins or something.
Oh yeah, they had dolphins for quite a while, I think.
Something like that.
Huh. Well, look at this view though. Look at this view. So cool. And then that, I like this view. Yeah, so we can't really touch the ocean while we're in this particular port. But is that so bad? Maybe not. So it's 2 hours until we have to be back on the ship. And so do you want to just saunter, see if we can find your pink flamingo that you picked out?
Oh yeah.
Because we have a rule, if we're going to buy a bird, we need to have seen it. So we saw flamingos. Now we're looking for a pink flamingo. Okay, we are headed back to the ship. We've found Nate's flamingo. I'll show you that when we get to the room. And so I feel like this has been a really good adventure. We did not see everything, which is nice, which means we took our time.
Yeah.
And there's room for us to see more when we come back. So back to the ship we go, right?
Yeah.
Heading in. Get on the big boat. The sun is blinding.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just had to get a
blinding.
picture of it. It's blinding. All right, so this is our haul. We got this awesome bag. We used it to carry everything. Nate also got his linen shirt. It's a Guayabera. I love the colors in it. And then we found the flamingo that we were talking about, and we got our magnet. And then over here in my shadow here, there's some presents here for the girls. So yeah, pretty successful time to rest. We're in our room, and look, the robot's going by cleaning the deck. Isn't that fun? You see that? Kind of fun. Probably have guys on that down below. But this is why you gotta watch when you open your doors.
Yeah.
Because it'll get you. But it looks like there's weather rolling in, which means we got back on the ship just in time. Nate and I are chilling out in the room, cooling off and hydrating. I'm gonna put my hair up probably and chill, literally, and wait to see what it looks like when we leave port. Because that's probably, what, another hour-ish, maybe 2? So that was fun. The boarding process for the ship coming back on from port is real easy. You carry your ID with you, your card that says who you are, and then you just literally, they scan it. You don't need your passport, even though we carried it with us. And then you go through security screening like the airport and get back on the ship. So that was easy. And it didn't take but maybe 10 minutes to go through the whole line and process. So that wasn't bad. Anyway, that is our plan for now, is to just hang out, rest, relax, maybe take a nap. And then we'll go have dinner later. We're going to check out what's available for entertainment tonight. And yeah, then we'll check in with you guys, let you know what we're up to. All right, well, we have Castaway from Costa Maya. That is off that way. And the sunset is absolutely stunning. And we are headed off to Belize, going south. Look at that sunset. They were just announcing on the speaker system probably about a half hour ago that we're gonna go backwards and lose another, or gain another hour overnight again. So that'll be interesting. And yeah, so we're looking forward to seeing what tomorrow brings. But we are gonna get ready for dinner here in about an hour, hour and a half. We have the late seating for dinner, and we chose that just because it's fun to be able to go do everything you want to do and then have dinner. And sometimes you just don't want to go to the restaurant for dinner, so then you go to the buffet. So, but that's what we're going to be doing here in a little bit, is getting ready and then going to our dinner. They have a New York strip on the menu, and that sounds really good for dinner. But I am just enjoying watching this beautiful sunset over here. And I mean, just look at this. You just can't beat that, not with a stick. But yeah, and saying goodbye to Costa Maya. But that was a lot of fun. And looking forward to seeing what the next things are. All right, we're out of the room and we're meandering about to see what's going on in this here ship on the inside for the evening. There's lots going on. Right, Nate?
Yeah, I think some karaoke's happening down here.
You gonna go sing? I don't think so. Yeah, I have to show you guys something that's above us though real quick. There's this really cool clock above us right here at the very end of everything. It's pretty neat looking. Yeah, so this is what it looks like in here tonight. They've got the LED ceiling making it look like we're in like some fancy atrium. Lots going on. For the AV guys, Nate's just totally loving the long sticks of Unistrut that the equipment's hung on. Love that. I know you're adorable, right?
Yeah, they put LED light strips on everything, which is great.
Which you love.
Yeah, I mean, I would say do it.
Yep.
Just need to use more RGBW and AW stuff.
Right.
But, you know.
So the ceiling decided to open the windows, quote unquote, that were in the artwork, and it's showing us the galaxy, which is pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. This is the main atrium. There's all sorts of sales happening there in the stores. And there's back towards where we were at. Pretty cool. We're taking a stop at the champagne bar over here. Nate's gonna get us some cool stuff to try. They've got this great non-alcoholic cocktail menu. And so I'm trying the tropical cooler. And Nate's gonna give the, let's see, Aloha Lava Flow a try. He's over there, placing the order. So we're gonna sit down and they're gonna bring it to us. He's
James Bond chairs. I feel like you're in a James Bond movie.
Yeah, we are in a James Bond movie, Nate. What would it be called?
Moonraker or something is what this kind of looks like.
Yeah. So the gentleman that played Jaws used to come to an event every year that we were part of the tech crew on. And that was really fun. So Nate just brought that memory up, which is really a sweet memory. He was a good man. All right, well, there's my handsome man right there. And we're just enjoying all the different places, little nooks and crannies of this ship. It's pretty neat. All right, our drinks have arrived. You ready to give that a good try there?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I think so.
All right.
Oh, you want me to actually do it?
Mm-hmm. How is it? Quite good. What are the flavors in
I
it?
remember what the flavors were in it.
What was it?
Strawberry. It's like lava.
Strawberry lava, huh?
Yeah, I think it was a strawberry cream.
That's cool.
It's great. Yeah, it's good. How about you? And yours is what?
Tropical something. I'm not thinking that hard to remember it, but I like this dehydrated fruit. Mango and peach, but I actually don't mind the peach. I don't normally like peach syrup. This one's pretty good.
Yeah, right on. I had enough mango earlier today. I was over it.
I figured so much. The sparkles make me out of it. All right, we've made it to dinner. We are munching on the bread. Ready for dinner. I'm gonna get a New York strip steak. My date. My lifelong date. Our steak showed up and I started eating it and it's almost gone and I realized we didn't show you guys our steak showed up.
You have 2 bites left.
No, 2 bites left, but so good. Yeah. So they just came in saying happy anniversary to us and I couldn't pick up the pet camera fast enough. The most hilarious experience ever. They had a gentleman come over and as close as possible get to a lap dance and do some crazy jig in front of me. It was great. It was hilarious. Nate was laughing his head off, singing happy anniversary. And they brought us a chocolate cake and then they brought us our streusel with the ice cream. Anyway, Nate and I have spent the last, I don't know how long, laughing. And yeah, now I'm picking up the camera, but here. What do you think? It was awesome.
One was like our waiter comes over. He's like, "Yeah, we brought him in from another planet." Yeah, no kidding.
Pretty awesome.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but he brought this little brownie cake thing.
Yeah, he danced it in. It stayed on the plate the whole way.
Yeah. That was ridiculously hilarious.
I loved it. You full or something, Mr. Webb?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, I ate, 1.5 New York strips?
1
They were
2/3, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had 1 1/3.
Thingy, which was alright. The
Yeah.
ice cream.
Yeah.
And half this brownie.
Yeah, half that. And then we laughed really hard.
Laughed really hard. That's funny.
Yep. So now what are you going to do?
I think we're gonna call it a night. Go
Yeah.
ahead, sleep off some of this extra chemical rockets we ate. Try to get some rest in.
Yeah.
Do it all again in the morning.
Right. So tomorrow we go back in time an hour. So we're going to be like technically mountain time tomorrow, that's my understanding. But then we have to get up earlier for Belize to get the pass to be able to get off the ship because you have to take a boat tender in. And that's all dependent on weather. If the waves are bad or anything, we can't get off the ship. That's fine. But that's the plan, is to get up early tomorrow and get our ticket and then wait for them to call our ticket number to get on the boat, go see Belize. And that could be an hour adventure and it could be a 4-hour adventure. I don't know. But we didn't get an excursion for any of the ports because we just figure we'll just make the best of what we have and see what that is because we'll be back. But with that being said, we've had a wonderful day. Thanks for coming along with us. Just remember, God is good. He loves you. And we appreciate you following, liking, and subscribing. And we'll see you on the next one.